Life, I'll change your life, baby. Baby, I'll change your life. I promise you. You a bad bitch right here. I'll change your life, baby girl. You ain't gotta work for these niggas no more. Bitch, I'll change your life. Nigga, fucking Jesus wrong. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk. I'm in the sidewalk.
Yeah, see, a lot of Americans have this impression that the morality in America applies everywhere. It's like, oh my god, the police officer, he needs to wear kids' gloves, he needs to have sensitivity training. No, you go into an actual Chad nation, alright? Like an actual nation state with borders and stuff that actually have people that respect themselves and have heritage and traditions, and they do not fuck around if you are going to cause a public nuisance. And the thing is, like, when everyone sees it, they will agree, yeah, you know what, we don't care. Why did you cause a public nuisance? Like, the difference between America and a Chad nation like Israel is that in America, when you see a police officer ruffling a citizen, it's like, oh, but why did the police do this? Why wasn't the police more gentle? Why wasn't the police more careful? In Israel, it's like, dude, why did you mess with the police officer? Like, why did you went out of your way in order to mess with the officer? Now again, Americans may disagree with this, and they will be like, Novi, you don't understand citizen rights, and the police shouldn't, and look at the crime rate in Israel, and look at the crime rate in America. Like, it's very simple, okay? It's not like a complex mathematical equation. It's not required for you to actually go 6 years at a gender study university in order to learn how things work. You can either be tough on crime and you have less crime. Or you can be soft on crime, you can be gentle, and it's like, oh, the criminal, he is a victim of society. The police officer, oh, he is a pig, right? And then you get California. But apparently not everyone is like California, because I looked at many people in the comment sections. And what I find interesting is this brain rot that's taking place in the West. Like there was another event where a guy robs a Uber driver at gunpoint. And after that, he tries to run away, but he is on a highway, so he actually jumps from the highway, and he's like several feet in the air. He falls down, breaks his legs, and everyone in the comment section is like, oh my god, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. A lot of women were like that. Westerners, almost universally, right? Meanwhile, people from Eastern Europe were like, are you people insane? Like, why do you have so much compassion and care for the criminal? Like, do you hope that the hospital will fix his legs so he robs again? Why are you having all of this empathy for the criminal rather than the Uber driver? Now, when it comes to Johnny Somali, I think it's a little bit different because people know he's a cheeky little shit, right? Like, he actually goes and he instigates these things in order to get clout. And because he didn't learn his lesson in Japan, because he didn't actually got prosecuted and treated like criminals should be treated in order for him to actually be a reformed and healthy, sane member of society that doesn't go around and antagonizes police officers, he's now doing it someplace else. But I don't think that Israel is going to treat him with the same kiddy gloves like Japan, because you see, Israel is America's greatest ally, and right now America is in need. And America is in need of some healthy correction when it comes to individuals that are antagonistic in public. So I think that Johnny Somali's luck may run out if he actually behaves the same way in Israel like he behaved in Japan. Because the thing with the Japan is like, well, you know, there's international relationships and they actually need America right now because of the conflict with China and, you know, the Taiwan and the China Sea. So they don't want to actually end up persecuting an American citizen, even if he's acting like a cheeky little shit, being antagonistic and breaking the law while filming himself. Right? So Japan was like, okay, fine, we're washing our hands on the whole thing. You just go away, you know, just don't be in our country, go somewhere else. And now that he actually went somewhere else, he's doing this in Israel. But the thing is, Israel, again, Chad nation, an actual nation state with people that do respect themselves. And my advice would be for him to stop. Like, stop doing this. There are other streams you can make. There are other things that you can do. Like, there is other types of content. Play video games. Play GTA. Be a cheeky little shit in GTA. No one will care. No, but, like, the problem with Mr. Somali is that society is incentivizing this type of behavior. Like, I don't hold him responsible as much as I hold the people that super chat him responsible. Like, they're the actual people that do this problem, right? Because you can go and have a normal work day and be a construction worker and build something, or a plumber, or like some actual noble profession. Or you can be a cheeky little shit on a stream and you can make money in 1 hour more than you can make in an entire month doing an honest work. So, yeah, the problem is that it's not the relationship between the viewer and the streamer that I have a problem with. But it's the people that are around the streamer. Like, imagine you're going and you're minding your business in real life, and then you have, like, this prankster that comes out and that does something to antagonize you or does something to annoy you so that he can make money on a stream. It's that type of antisocial behavior that I have a problem with. But the fact that Mr. Somali is making an ass of himself, I don't have a problem with that. It's just that he's bothering other people. And the ones giving super chats are doing it so that they can encourage this thing, because, again, it's not happening to them. I'm willing to bet that if these individuals that are getting that are giving super chats would have a Johnny Somali in their backyard, all of a sudden they would take issue with it and they wouldn't like it. But because it's happening in someone else's backyard, it's funny and amusing, isn't it? Yeah. I would say, like, one of the only rules for censorship that I kind of agree with social media was the fact that you shouldn't prank people in real life. Because, again, being an average citizen and minding your own business, and you have, like, this streamer coming up and stealing your dog, or playing some sort of prank on you for the sake of causing an inconvenience, or hurling slurs and insults so that he gets super chats on a stream, is an antisocial behavior that I don't think should be incentivized. Because technically you are incentivizing someone to commit a crime. I don't know the legislation in America, but here it's illegal, right? Like, if you pay someone to commit criminal acts, and in this case they are paying him to disturb the public peace, yeah, you should be guilty of that crime as well. But of course, due to international laws, it's difficult to persecute people internationally, so it's a lot easier to just ban it. Yeah, it's one of the only things that Twitch did that I agree. Banning people from acting cheeky little shits in public, because you wouldn't want someone to be a cheeky little shit next to you, or your family, or your mother. Like, you don't want that. You don't. But anyway, this may be one of the most controversial statements that I have said on this channel, and if you disagree with me, do let me know in the comment section. I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys think. Take care.